Previously,
This little mascot is even more of a simpleton than Chi-Chi.
Whitesnake, that's Poochie's stand.
Ah! The snake is speaking!
Is that a JoJo reference? And in this episode, see that mountain? That looks like it's a lot higher than this place, but that's probably not even a part of Liyue. Still, that is higher than this Jade Palace that you have. Let us continue. Time to go to that date now, I guess. Even though I would have preferred bowling, but tea, I guess, because you are very sophisticated for bowling. Even though you live in poverty, but whatever. Hi.
Ah, you're here. There's no need to order. I've already done so.
But I'm vegan.
Third round knockout is not for lightweights, like those taverns in Mondstadt. Here, the owner does not take such unorthodox orders as fruit juice.
You're shitting on Mondstadt? I mean, I don't care because I don't live there, but you're shitting on Mondstadt? So, does this mean I can order wine this time?
I ordered some wine-fermented sweet rice balls for you, if that counts.
Will I get wasted?
If it is to your liking, dear customers, I shall continue the tale of Lady Ningguang's Jade Chamber.
Sounds like a BDSM chamber.
Hey! There's even a storyteller here! Great atmosphere!
Besides fine wine, the excellent ambiance is the reason why this place is so well loved. But when I say ambiance, I refer to a different sort from the one the Tevat travel guide uses to judge other establishments.
As you all know, high above the land of Liyue lies a pavilion in the clouds, a palace in the mist. What does it mean to have all-seeing eyes? This, my friends, Lady Ningguang's masterwork that bridges earth and sky. Imagine, the weather is clear, and you gaze down from the deck on the world below. Behold, the glorious sights of Liyue Harbor, stretching out far and wide. They say that when Lady Ningguang ponders important affairs, she retreats to her Jade Chamber with none but her three closest confidants in tow. Why brings she these trusted three to sift through sources, dig through documents, looking for information? Piece by piece, facts and figures paint a picture on the walls of the chamber. But well before the wall is filled, Lady Ningguang's mind is made up. Having made her call, she has every last document shredded, and whoosh, she scatters the shavings out her window. Ah, look at them, how they billow in the wind like a sudden swirling blizzard. As the fragments fall, traces of text flicker before the eyes of the merchants of Liyue, like ink stains in white snow. The saying goes, the rarest treasures in the land are the words brought by the paper snow. For the words of the Tianquan have the power to move mountains, and all throughout the land know it. These are but scraps of paper, and yet they guide Lady Ningguang's hand. Such is their value.
I suppose that place of hers in the sky isn't the same place that I found somewhere on top of, not on top, somewhere above the Hulao Mountains? Because that did not look like a house. Looked more like a gazebo.
Merely grasping one or two of them will surely gift you a fragment of her wisdom. Enough to stay a step or two ahead of your peers.
Tianquan Ningguang. Feels like we're hearing this name a lot.
Yeah, well, she's the lady who accused people of killing the Archon.
Liyue locals talk about her. The Fatui hate her. She's most likely the one who hid the Exuvia, and we saw her at the rite of dissension. Huh. Paimon wonders what sort of person she is.
Powerful, no doubt.
At last I have found you. You who returned from Jueyun Karst.
Who's there?
Paimon, we gotta go.
Wait, I am not with the Millelith, nor am I here to claim your bounty. However, I am an emissary of the Liyue Keqing. My name is Ganyu, secretary at the Yuehai Pavilion, and I have come specifically to meet you.
Secretary?
Well, in concrete terms, I am the corporate secretary for the Keqing. At the moment, I am serving as Lady Ningguang's special emissary.
Ningguang sent you? We were literally just talking about her.
My apologies, you who have returned from Jueyun Karst. I am duty-bound and cannot extend my courtesy to you in full. But I have with me a letter from Lady Ningguang. She extends a formal invitation to you in her capacity as Tianquan. She invites you to her palace in the sky.
An official invitation?
Lady Ningguang said this. Invite him to come here.
That's straightforward.
I wish to meet him.
Still straightforward.
At the Jade Chamber, together we shall snip every one of these entwining dark threads.
That's cryptic.
And with that, the emissary who called herself Ganyu just disappeared. But we've received an invitation from the Liyue Keqing. Paimon still can't believe it.
Wait, Zhongli wasn't here to hear all that? I didn't notice he left. Wow, what a ninja.
We'll be meeting people that have way more money than Paimon could ever count. We should be on our best manners.
Paimon is up to something again.
An invitation to visit the Jade Chamber is a rare honor indeed. You'd best be on your way now. But don't forget about the rite of parting. Once you've finished at the Jade Chamber, meet me at Dihua Marsh.
Don't worry, we won't forget. Dihua Marsh. We'll see you there.
Okay, new star approaches. Sweetness. So,
Let me tell you how.
To our success.
Floating Palace. Go to Mount Qianheng. There was this one castle that kind of looked like Dracula's castle, but whatever. Sweetness. Ah, man, come on. I'm too busy.
Look up there. That's the Jade Chamber.
That's pretty high up. Question is, how do we get up there?
This is bad. Paimon's supposed to be your guide, but Paimon doesn't know where the way up to the Jade Chamber is.
You're only realizing that now? You should have asked the emissary. Yeah, good idea.
Well, since we want to go to the Jade Chamber, heading to its location on the map is the sensible thing to do. Let's look around. There has to be a way up there nearby.
But the map is 2D. It doesn't tell us how to go up the third dimension. But that's a thing, so that might be a platform that we can use. Alright, cool.
Hey, look! There's some sort of mechanism thingy. Since this is the right place, it must have something to do with the Jade Chamber.
Maybe it's the way to the Jade Chamber?
Yes, this must be the way.
Animal magic. Where the fuck did it go? Animal magic. Huh. Oh man. I might overshoot myself. Yeah, there's a good chance that I might overshoot.
Huh? It only takes us up to here. Aw, if that wind current was stronger, we'd be able to reach the top in one go.
Best we go back to Liyue and ask the Millelith.
Huh? Why?
The way shouldn't be a secret, or...
Or... Oh, Paimon gets it! If it was a secret, Ganyu wouldn't have let us try to find it ourselves, right? Alright, let's follow your plan. Then we can... Oh, hang on a moment. Look down there. Looks like we've gotten close to the Guizhong Ballista. Paimon has a new idea.
We're gonna write it? We're gonna shoot ourselves up into the Jade Palace, but that's like shooting a weapon towards the Jade Palace. I don't think people are gonna appreciate that.
Why don't we shoot you up to the Jade Chamber using the ballista?
Do you really hate me that much?
No. Paimon may have just forgotten to think about the safety measures.
Easy for you to say, because you can fly. I still do remember the ballista had a scope.
Oh, that's right. Now that you mention it, we could use the Guizhong ballista to see if there's another way up nearby.
Fine. Okay, good. Whatever. Let's just get this and, Okay, so apparently the shit that I got doesn't drop. Where's the ballista? Oh man. Oh man, not one of these guys. You're the one I hate the most, because you fly, and I hate flying enemies. But let's fight anyway. Motherfucker! This place is way too small to be fighting you in it. Oh. Oh, fuck, that hurts. You know what? Fuck, I'm gonna try and just reach you from here. Fuck you. He's flying, just because I used... God damn it, you fucking asshole. Wait, no, that doesn't work that way. Alright, there we go. Piece of shit, god damn you.
Halt!
No,
Who trespasses on these hallowed grounds?
we're just passing through. I am Ningguang. I am using Ningguang. Get the fuck out of here.
Exactly. What are you talking about? We're invited guests. What makes you think you can treat us like this? No. Wait. Maybe this was Ningguang's plan all along. She pretended to invite us to the Jade Chamber, but set up a Millilith ambush here to arrest us.
We haven't explained the invitation to them yet.
Now Paimon's mad. You, over there. This is a trick, isn't it? How shameless.
What? We're just on guard duty. What do you mean, shameless?
What nonsense! Seize these suspicious intruders at once!
Well, here they come. Line them up and knock them down.
Cut him in half because I have a big-ass sword. Y'all motherfucking dead. What did I just do? Now, these guys are hardy. Good lord. Sorry.
Stop! What's all this about?
Lady Keqing, these two strange people suddenly appeared. They seem to have designs on the Guizhong ballista.
Who are you calling strange?
You want to go to the Jade Chamber? Who are you?
We're invited guests here to look for the Liyue Keqing. Who are you?
Well, as it happens, I am one of the Liyue Keqing.
Oh,
I'm Keqing, the Yuheng of the Keqing. I know of you, traveler. You're Ningguang's guests, yes? Didn't expect to meet you here in the mountains.
wow. Paimon didn't think we'd meet some super rich big shot out here in the middle of nowhere either.
The Guizhong ballista in Tianheng Pass has long been in disrepair, and yet it was fixed in a single night. I came here to investigate that occurrence.
Oh yeah, that was us.
These Millilith are just here to guard the scene, not to arrest anyone.
I mean, there's one of them left. The others are probably dead. Really sorry about that, but they attacked me.
So this was all a misunderstanding? Paimon never would have thought.
Thinking isn't that hard, Paimon.
Anyway, for a mortal to be able to repair an Adepti mechanism is quite the mystery, even to the Keqing.
That was...
So this straight up suggests that the whole possibility that Zhongli is also an Adeptus might indeed be true? Hell, dude could be the fucking Geo-Archon. He's the Earth guy according to the character test. Kinda like Venti is an Animo user. Definitely isn't Child because that dude's a local. Could be that Xiao guy though. He dresses up like what I'd imagine an Adepti would look like in human form, though I don't know much about him. Only talked to him like once or twice. And he's like way too rude. Speaks like an Adepti. So it could be him. Could be Ningguang. I don't know.
Huh? Oh, right. So, Lady Yuheng, might you have any idea why Lady Tianquan invited us to go to the Jade Chamber?
Just call me Keqing. I'd say that Ningguang's purpose is to request that the savior of Mondstadt take a more neutral stance. Or at least, to not wholly side with the Adepti.
Okay, so it's Adepti versus the Keqing? Is that what you're talking about?
We're not taking sides. We spoke with the Adepti. They want to protect Liyue as well.
When you say protect, you're referring to their sanctimonious arrogance, aren't you?
I think Paimon is forgetting what that one Adepti said about destroying Liyue to save Liyue, so... I don't know who to side with.
Huh?
But these guys don't have genocide on their minds, at least from what I know, so... I'ma side with them, for now.
You are mortals, and thus under their protection. There was no way they would have regarded you as someone with the ability to assassinate a god. Naturally, they would also regard Ningguang's locking down the area, questioning the citizenry, and pursuit of the assassin to be pointless work. Perhaps they even wonder if there might be a cover-up. I'll say it like it is. They're underestimating us.
Well, you've got a point there. Still, this is the first time Paimon's seen a person from Liyue who doesn't respect the gods or the Adepti.
Should I respect the shallow sense of time and condescension to mortals that has caused them to delay in moving against us, Keqing? Forget it. I shouldn't speak of them this way. This skepticism is mine alone, and Ningguang does not share it. Either way, I will admit that the actions of the Adepti this time were quite restrained. Rex Lapis's death is indeed an extraordinary circumstance. But to think that they would call for a council of Adepti rather than come down here directly. How surprisingly civilized of them.
Any chance you can talk it out with them? Ningguang would prefer to negotiate, wouldn't she?
Well, for Ningguang, she would talk anything and everything out if she could. But I doubt we can do that here. The time of the Adepti has long passed. If even the Liyue Keqing don't want to face that truth, then what future is there for Liyue?
Another super bold statement.
I'll stop here. Honestly, I hadn't intended to say so much. But you're a good listener, Traveler.
Well, he doesn't speak that much, so yeah, he's all listener.
You should both be off to the Jade Chamber. Don't be late now. Ningguang's schedule is packed to the gills all the way till next year. The cream of Liyue's mercantile crop all see ascending to the Jade Chamber as the greatest honor. Each brings rich gifts as they visit, all to curry a little favor with Ningguang.
Favor?
Paimon, that's not the point.
Wait, that's right. Greeting gifts are a staple of Liyue's culture. We need to get one. Not to curry favor or anything, just to respect Liyue's culture.
Ah, so eager.
All right. You can decide on your greeting gift yourselves. Let me tell you how to get to the Jade Chamber first. You didn't actually have to come to Mount Tianheng. Go back to Liyue Harbor. Find a guide at the Yuehai Pavilion, and... well then. May we meet again, Traveler.
Thanks. That lady with the horn should have told us how to get to the Jade Chamber.
Well, that Yuheng may not respect the gods, but Paimon thinks she's a pretty cool person.
Yeah, she is, I guess. I agree with her, with some of her views.
So, what should we give to Ningguang when we see her?
You really have shifted focus, haven't you?
Oh, right! Paimon dreamed of an amazing snack last night. Sugar-frosted slime! Paimon has a feeling that it would be perfect for a super rich person like Ningguang. Why don't we go with that for a gift?
So do you have a recipe?
Nope! But Paimon's sure that we just need to make it with some boom shakalaka.
Interesting. Her eyes? Looks like it contains the universe, or you know, a bunch of stars. Just like her wings. Or cake, whatever it is. No, but Paimon sure would boom shakalaka.
Let's go gather ingredients. Time waits for no one, and neither will our riches.
I think we're just headed there to talk. Poor slime. Okay, we got it. What else are we getting? Sealies. Why am I seeing enemies everywhere? What the hell? What? Where'd he go? You fucking... Sealy? There's a thing down there. What? Probably has something to do with the puzzles up here? Maybe. There's a lot of Sealies here. Oh no, he's gonna swim, isn't he? He dove. The asshole dove. Okay, we're gonna have to solve this. There's more of them up there. What the hell? Fine. Let me change my people first. Oh yeah, it's a large shield. What a pussy. He's fucking fighting me with normal attacks, dude. What is he doing? Oh. Okay, he stopped. Great. Good effort. Okay, where's the last one? Okay, that did it. Oh, okay. So that was simple. Great. Okay, what am I doing next? Get the Animalculus. Another one! And another one. And another one. Oh, 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 oh! Oh, that still hit me. God damn you. Alright, let's continue looking for the stuff that we wanna get. Okay, good. Shit. That's a lot of stuff to do. That's a lot of Sealies, holy fuck. This place is full of treasures. Ain't that swell? Okay, that's not swell. That is absolutely not swell. That is a very expensive treasure. Okay, I wanna get that. Yo. Fuck. Yo. You next. What's the one that I got? Wasn't there like another one? The one that dove. Where'd he go? Where the fuck did he go? That's another chest. There's a lot of chests here. Holy fuck. More enemies. Oh, here we go. Best one. There are more bad guys up there. Still haven't healed up. Where'd he go this time? What? God damn that guy. Is that him? This gotta be him, dude. What the hell? Dude, you dropped your spear. Oh, this looks like a very expensive chest. Where the fuck did you come from? Luxurious chest. Wow. Hey, that's well. Why do you keep going further away? Get back here. God. Are you even the right one? You might not be the right one. Okay then, it's not you. I'll mark the place so we can move on with the main quest.
Huh? Is it just Paimon? Or is there a sweet fragrance in the air? Huh? Did you hear that?
Sounded like someone's calling for help.
It seemed like it came from those ruins over there. Uh-oh. It looks like the treasure hoarders have locked someone inside.
Are they planning to cook that guy with sweet-smelling ingredients? You fucking assholes. I will destroy all of you. Oh, a lot of sweet flowers. Sweetness. 1 second. Good. You got a cage key. Hey, man. Mengdan, sup?
Thank you for your help, kind travelers. If you hadn't come to my aid, I surely would have rotted in this cell. Those treasure hoarders, when their mood was good, they'd rearrange those pots of sweet flowers. When they were in a bad mood, they'd rearrange my face.
So you're telling me they were in a good mood because those pots of flowers were actually pretty well arranged.
Aw, it was nothing. No need to thank us all at once or anything.
I understand. Don't worry. I will compensate you both. Don't say that. I only escaped this predicament because of you. I'm Mengdan, a supplier for Mingxing jewelry in Liyue Harbor. I often walk around these mountains in search of antiques. I never expected that those treasure hoarders would have their eyes on the same ruins that I had. Before I knew it, they'd caught and imprisoned me.
Ah, too late for them. Already got a bunch of your treasure.
Is there anything that you lack? Antiques, treasure, various knickknacks, you name it. Well, as long as you want what I have to offer, of course.
There's something that I can gift Ningguang with.
Wait a moment. Actually, we are looking for something.
Oh? And what might that be?
Do you have a box that can store presents? We'd like a pretty one. The kind that you can use to store snacks.
Of course we do! How can one sell antiques without gift boxes? At Mingxing Jewelry, we have the best gift wrapping service in the 7 nations. Now just give me a moment and I'll let the boss know. You can go see her whenever you require that box.
Great! Paimon Sugar Frosted Slime now comes in a beautiful package.
You do know that this guy does not have the box on him. We're still gonna have to fetch it. That's a lot of work, dude. But whatever. Food, boxes, and I guess we're done with the what is it called? Recipe or ingredients. So we're gonna go to the jewelry shop and get ourselves some boxes. It's probably gonna look like a bento. A bento? Bento.
Hey there! A guy called Mung Dan told us that we could get a nice and shiny box from your store.
Uncle Mung already told me about it. Thank you both for saving him. Many of the best goods in our store were found by Uncle Mung. If anything were to happen to him, it would be impossible for us to continue doing business. Here, this container is itself an antique, with at least 140 years of history. It's already been cleaned. Will it do?
Yep. It's great! Hang on a moment. Could we borrow one other thing?
What happened to your voice?
Sure. Please help yourselves. As
Traveler, this clay pot looks really awesome. If we use an antique as our mixing bowl, we should be able to make a great snack.
I don't think it works that way. Does it? Probably not.
It's done! The one and only sugar-frosted slime! Carefully now. Into the box it goes and dust it over with a bit more powdered sugar.
oh yes, you might want to use these 2 freshly picked flowers as decorations too.
Woohoo! It looks beautiful!
It basically looks like a slime. A dead slime, but I guess it's edible. That's what you say. I'm still not sold on this gift idea.
Great! Now that we've put all that we've got into this box, let's go to the Jade Chamber to see Ningguang.
How do we get there again? We were supposed to talk to someone? I guess we're flying again, I guess. That is not a Jade Chamber. Where's the Jade Chamber here? There it is. It's actually pretty big. Why did I not see that before? Or does it only appear when it's a full moon? So it's basically Dracula's castle. Sorry. What's up?
According to Keqing, this is what we should say. Excuse me, do you sell the moon here?
Yes. How many would you like?
He was probably doubting if we were actually trying to meet, what's her name? Ningguang.
It's not convenient to speak of numbers here.
Ah, well said. Please, use this to ascend to the chamber. Yes, speaking of which, are you two the guests that Lady Ningguang has arranged to meet with today?
Yes, but we weren't given instructions.
Yep.
And yet the code they used was not the one for guests, but for the Yuheng. What's going on here?
Yuheng is Keqing? I guess so. Maybe Ningguang doesn't exactly want us to meet with her?
I've been waiting for you, returnee from Jueyun Karst.
Really would have helped if you gave us instructions. And is this the Jade Palace? Doesn't seem like it's high enough.
It's Ningguang! Since this is our first meeting, we've prepared a gift. I hope you like it.
Oh, for me. You have my thanks. It seems that I have made things difficult for you, considering that you were supposed to be my guests.
Oh no, it's nothing.
Nice place, this Jade Chamber.
I'm glad you like it too. This palace floats in the skies, higher than the peak of any mountain. From this vantage point, one may survey all of Liyue.
No way. That one mountain in the horizon looked like it was a lot higher than this place. The peak was.
I have been gathering the funds necessary to build it from the time I began learning the merchant's craft. And since becoming the Tianquan, I have spared no effort in hiring the best craftsmen to constantly extend it. At first, it was but the size of one room. Now, it is large enough to blot out the moon in the skies above Liyue. One day, I believe it will overshadow all 7 nations. Not many from outside Liyue earn the right to ascend to the Jade Chamber. But I have been in correspondence with the acting Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius, who spoke highly of you. As such, I have been putting eyes and ears out ever since you reached Liyue.
I mean, that would be easy, because you're actually a part of my party. So listening and watching me isn't that difficult.
What?
And I finally got wind of your movements when you were on the way to Wangshu Inn.
Wait! Was Vergoldet one of your people?
Who's Vergoldet? Who's that?
Just Vergoldet? No. Everyone at Wangshu Inn is one of ours.
What? Why is that surprising? This person's pretty rich. She probably owns half of Liyue. We also ran into the Yuheng not long ago.
At the Guizhang Ballista, yes?
Yeah, you were there.
You weren't peeking on us from the skies the whole time, were you?
I fear that peeking would have been a little difficult from this altitude. Our eyes and ears are more than sufficient. You two are very interesting people, after all. It would be natural to take an interest.
Keqing said that the Keqing would not wish ill on Rex Lapis.
Well, I wouldn't expect you to trust us, considering that you have had far more interactions with the Adepti. The reason I invited you here was to clear up some misunderstandings.
You know, see that mountain? That looks like it's a lot higher than this place, but that's probably not even a part of Liyue. Still, that is higher than this Jade Palace that you have. Anyway, what are we talking about?
I believe that you've heard of the Archon War.
I think I did. Rings a bell.
Many gods used to walk this earth, and many long wars were fought between them that did not abate until 2,000 years ago. Much blood was shed, and many lives were lost. In the end, only 7 victors remained standing in Tevat. They built cities and nations on the corpses of the vanquished, and thus began the era of the 7. You can see Goyun Stone Forest from here, I trust. It is no natural rock formation. Those are giant spears of rock hurled by Rex Lapis during the war.
Must have been a big guy.
Beneath the spears lie those cast down by Rex Lapis in those days, gods that failed to seize the title of Archon. Not only is it true that gods may die, but so too has the membership of the 7 changed over the last 2 millennia. Rex Lapis's passing is an unimaginable disaster for Liyue. But the Order of the 7 will not collapse simply because of that. Another Lord of Geo will arise sooner or later. Yet, how are we to forget Rex Lapis? When that time comes, the relationship between the people of Liyue and the gods and Adepti will surely be different from before. Even in a new era, the Liyue Keqing remain Rex Lapis's former subjects. Do you really think us capable of having played a part in his demise? of lacking the foresight to see the certain repercussions.
Then why hide the exuvia? So they did.
That day at Yujing Terrace, it was also very sudden. Even I was caught completely off guard. You were there. You no doubt saw.
Then why send the Millilith after me? Or why leave the Millilith to hunt me down? You probably don't have control over them.
But our enemy has long lain hidden within the harbor. If we do not act against them now, they will surely gain the upper hand. Hiding the exuvia was a necessary maneuver to take the initiative back, to play the spider while our foes scurry about.
Who's this enemy you're talking about?
What do you think, Traveler?
I want to say the Fatui. Could be Zhongli. Who's him? Zhongli? Child? That one green guy in Boo Boo Pharmacy? Any other male characters that I've met? I'm betting on Child. It's him, isn't it?
Huh? What are you two talking about?
Probably Child. I don't know.
Well answered.
Yeah, there's a lot of hymns in this world, so please clarify.
The scenery out here is fine indeed, but the wind is a little strong. Our preparations to receive guests within are complete, so please, this way.
I mean, it's great that the Traveler knows who the fuck this him is, but I don't. I'm only guessing. Could be Child, could be Zhongli. I mean, those are the only two largest suspects that I know of. Who else is him? Who else is him? Him. Him. Just those two. Could be you.
I need a more physically demanding job.
What, killing Archons? That probably has a lot to do with magic, but anyway. Probably Child. I'm not gonna think about it anymore. Traveler knows, so that's good enough for me, I guess. Even though if I don't find out now, I'm probably not gonna be able to sleep all night.
What a huge hall! Paimon's never seen such a fancy place before.
Be at ease, you two. Make yourselves at home if you wish.
Can we really?
I have invited you two here as friends. And when friends come over to play, our enjoyment comes first. Naturally.
Is that what I think it is?
Ooh, isn't this that legendary wall?
What legendary wall?
Why, you've kept your ear to the ground, I see.
Oh yeah, the story guy. He told me about that.
That's because even the storytellers are talking about it. Everyone's after a piece of paper from that wall. It's super famous.
And probably complete bullshit. The whole thing about bringing luck when you get a piece of the paper.
That's because that wall records Leo's secrets. Merchants have always been attracted to secrets. But the secrets of the mercantile world are of no interest to you, are they, Traveler? You're rather special, really, and I think you're quite aware of that. If possible, I'd like to have your trust. But if you were to choose the more trustworthy person between myself and Keqing...
Well, between your orthodoxy and her heterodoxy, I'd go with Keqing and her skepticism of the divine. So, what? Doesn't seem like you and her are, like, at odds with each other. But she doesn't trust the gods. You trust the gods, I think. I don't know a lot of info yet to make a decision, but since you're in front of me, I'm gonna want to please you.
You'd pick Keqing? Nah, I had a feeling.
Wait, what? What? No. I pick you. Wasn't the second option the one that chooses Keqing? I don't understand, but I trust you more.
I originally thought her a bit too hard-headed. With someone of her character on the Keqing, I've had some extra messes to clean up behind the scenes. But after she said those words, the time of the Adepti has long passed. If even the Liyue Keqing don't want to face that truth, then what future is there for Liyue? Well, I must say that quite a few of my doubts have been dispelled. I won't deny that Rex Lapis's passing seems advantageous to us. But for Liyue's sake, we cannot allow ourselves to be shackled by rumors of our usurpation of power.
I surmise that the Fatui has had a hand in these rumors.
Indeed. It seems that you understood what I meant to say from the very beginning. I called for the gag order and for the exuvia to be hidden to temporarily stabilize the situation, and also to prevent something similar to the incident in Mondstadt. With Rex Lapis's death, the Fatui have busied themselves with many clandestine actions beyond their diplomatic remit. As the Tianquan, one responsible for Liyue, I cannot be too concerned with appearances when opposing them. Allowing the rite of parting to take place was also meant to buy some time for us to take control of Liyue's administration.
It's exactly as Zhongli said. The Keqing only provided the venue for the rite so they could use us for their own ends. Wait, that's right. Speaking of ends, could I say one other thing?
Of course.
Paimon's heard that anyone who sends a greeting gift gets a little something in return. So, does that include us?
Seriously? Paimon, seriously?
It's all right. I like direct people. Well, we have made quite a bit of trouble for you recently. How about this? You can pick any one object here as you please, and you may take it with you.
Oh, I get to choose.
Yay! Paimon was just waiting for you to say that. Let's see, what should we get?
If it's food, I'm eating you.
One of the sheets on that wall.
Didn't I just say that's bullshit? But I guess it still works. I don't know, man. We can probably sell it to a bunch of merchants for quite a bit of money.
Don't look at Paimon like that. One of these sheets of paper will sell for crazy prices, even if it's only as large as Paimon's fingernail. Just imagine how much more a whole untorn sheet would sell for. Let's grab one, the biggest one.
Okay then, the map. The map looks important.
Huh? Well, that was an easy search. The biggest sheet is right up there in the most obvious spot. Let's go with that one.
Yeah, and it's like emphasizing one spot somewhere. I don't know where that is, but that looks important.
La 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 la. Let's see what's written on it. Huh? There's a place marked with a circle on here. Oh, could it be treasure? Whatever it is, it better make us filthy rich. Let's see what's written over here. Sigil of permission, something, something, Fatui, research, copy. Aw, that doesn't sound like treasure at all.
But it seems important.
This piece of paper shows that a Keqing spy discovered traces of classified Fatui research on the Sigil of permission. Oh, Ningguang did say that the Fatui have been up to all kinds of mischief in the shadows of Liyue. Spreading rumors, wanting to get their hands on the Archon's body and whatnot. But research on the Sigil of permission? Paimon wonders what they're up to.
Mass production of Sigil of Permissions? I don't fucking know. We got one, but didn't that one Adepti tell us? Who told us that? Probably one of the Adepti. Said that the Sigil of Permission originally had magic in it, but this one that I have doesn't. So could it be that the one that I have is fake?
Speaking of which, there's also some connection between you and the Sigil of Permission. Seems there's still more for us to find out.
Ningguang is clearly trying to steer us there.
Oh, you really think so? Well, should we not go then?
No, what I mean is...
Oh, so you're saying that it's precisely because we can't completely trust Ningguang that we should confirm the truth of what she says for ourselves. That's way out of Paimon's league. Paimon thinks she's been nothing but good to us. Anyway, we'll see if you're onto something.
But Child's been nothing but good to us too. But he's Fatui, and he's doing some really shady shit. Ningguang told us that. But then again, we don't completely trust Ningguang. There's not a lot of people to trust here. Maybe Zhongli, but he doesn't have a lot of money, so he's probably a con artist or some shit.
Before we look for Zhongli at Dihua Marsh, let's go to the place marked out on these papers and see if the Fatui really are up to no good there.
Right then. Wherever that place is. I want to read it again. Intel Wall. Ningguang's famed wall of business intelligence densely packed with pages of information pulled from countless sources. There are realms of information here, shipping schedules, profit and loss accounts, warehouse inventories, road safety reports, diplomatic intel. The scope is breathtaking, as is the level of detail, and all the information is up to date. Only the sharpest and most meticulous mind would be able to cut through the clutter and discern the connections between all these disparate strands of information. So how exactly do I leave? Do I just jump? Do we not have the elevator boy here? Is it one of you people? Probably not, we're jumping.